Trumpets to video 2. Today we'll be learning how to buzz on our mouthpiece and learn the first 3 notes on trumpet. Woo! Alright, so now that you know how to put your instrument together, now you're like, Mr. Reno, I really want to learn how to play the instrument now. So, don't worry, that's what I'm here for. In order to make a good sound on our instrument, we have to know how to buzz on the trumpet. So how do you buzz, you say? Well, you make the sound say And so when you say the corner of your lips tighten up a little bit, then you can put the mouthpiece on, say mouthpiece. Take a deep breath and then blow. So Don't worry if your sound doesn't sound like mine. If another note comes out, don't worry. That is totally okay. But that is how you buzz on your mouthpiece. So once you get really good at buzzing, you're able to go up and down like this. Once you're able to do that, you're ready to play anything on the trumpet. So pause the video, play around with your buzz, do whatever you need to. Always make sure to have a good buzz before you put your mouthpiece in the trumpet. Every day before you pick up your instrument. Buzz a little bit, yeah? Alright, so the first note we're going to learn is C. C is open, which means we don't put any of the vowels down. C is open and it sounds like this. That's how C sounds. Alright, so why don't you try it with me? Ready? How'd you do? Were you too high or were you too low, or did you hit it right on the nail? If you were too high, that means your lips are too tight on the corner. So loosen up a little bit, drop the jaw maybe a little bit. If you were too low, that means you're too loose on your embouchure. Your mouth is your embouchure. So you're going to tighten up right here. See how I tightened up? And you're going to blow coffee straw air. That means coffee straw air is how big your hole is right here. So just tighten it up just a little bit. So let's try that one more time together. C. Was it better? If it was too low or too high, you know what to do to fix it. Alright, so now it's your turn to try it on your own. So ready? Get your instrument up. How'd you do? Were you too high? Were you too low? Did you hit it right on the head? It's always important to spend a little time on this, yeah? So even though I'm moving on to another note, make sure to pause the video and get your C sounding good and solid and that you're matching it, yeah? Alright, so the next note we're going to learn is D. D is 1 and 3. Whoa, crazy time, right? 1 and 3, so put 1 and 3 down. This is what D sounds like. Was that higher or lower than what I just played before for C? Think about it. Let me play it again for you. You're right, it's higher. So now that we're playing higher, that means you gotta tighten up a little bit on the corners and blow fast air. Let's play it together. Ready? How'd you do? Too high? Too low? Try and fix it. Tighten the corners, loosen it up, whatever you need to do. Alright, so let's try that one more time and let's try and fix the note if it was too high or too low. Was it better? Alright, so now it's your turn to play it by yourself. So ready? Instrument up, take a deep breath. How'd you do? Was it too high, was it too low, or did you hit it right on the head? Try it again if you need to. Alright, so the next note that we're going to learn is E. E is 1 and 2. E is 1 and 2. Say that with me. E is 1 and 2. That's how it should look on your instrument. This is how E sounds. Was that higher or lower than the D? Think about it. Let me play it again. If you said higher, you're so right. It is higher. So that means we gotta put fast air through our little hole and then tighten up the corners. So one more time. How'd you do? Let's try that together again. Ready? Too high? Too low? Right in the middle? Alright, so let's try that one more time. If you were too high, try and fix it. If you're too low, try and fix it. And if you got it perfect, let's get it perfect again. Ready? How'd How'd you do? All right, you got this. Now it's your time. Your time to shine. By yourself. Ready? Instrument up. Take a deep breath. How'd you do? Did you hit it right on the dot? Were you too high or too low? If you're struggling on this, make sure to take some time out of the video to practice this note. All right, so we learned how to buzz, we learned C, we learned D, and we learned E. So now you have so much to practice because it's probably not perfect right now, and that is okay. That is what practicing helps you do, to become better at your instrument. So don't be frustrated if it's not coming out. Take your time and spend 10 minutes every day practicing these 3 notes and buzzing. So this is what the 3 notes sound like together. Ready? Those are the 3 notes that you learned. Practice those notes. And always remember, take a good, deep breath. Your notes need air to survive. And if you don't give them air, they're not going to come out. So make sure to take a good, deep breath, yeah? Alright, so that's it for today, guys. Stay tuned for episode 3. We're going to add some more notes. So practice, practice, practice those 3 notes because we're adding more next time. Bye!